it's Ginny and Nancy here with another tutorial for you. We're going to be doing a short and long nail using our Crystal Pixie AB, but we're going to give it a few minutes before we get started because we want everyone to be able to show up. We're going to be doing a short and long So give us a few seconds. We're going to start sharing this and then we will get started with our design.
Nancy và Jenny xin mến chào tất cả các anh chị em đang coi chương trình live của công ty Glitz Accessory and Such vào thứ 3 và thứ 6 hàng tuần cùng với Jenny. Hôm nay Jenny và Nancy muốn chia sẻ hai kiểu design, một cho móng ngắn và một cho móng dài, để cho những anh chị em nào ở tiệm mình có khách là móng dài mình có thể làm được, và móng ngắn mình cũng có thể làm tạo kiểu gắn đá được. Và sẽ dùng cái đá rắc đá rắc màu AB để làm cho mùa lễ holiday. Thì có hai kiểu, Nancy và Jenny luôn luôn là làm hai kiểu, và lần này là được theo sự yêu cầu khách hàng là mình sẽ làm một móng ngắn và móng dài ha.
Hello Angelina, how are you?
Nếu anh chị đang coi mà bận rộn, hoặc là có những anh chị nào không coi được mà muốn chia sẻ với bạn bè, thì mình có thể share lại cái video này cho Nancy và Jenny ở trên cái page của mình, để các anh chị em có thể coi lại. Về sau mình có thể coi lại nếu mình muốn coi những cái design nào. Tại vì khi mà nhìn lại ở trong những cái video của công ty thì nó rất là nhiều. Tại vì mỗi một tuần là Jenny và Nancy và Midi nữa sẽ làm lại 4 cái live video lận. Nên nếu mà anh chị em là thích những cái design nào thì mình có thể chia sẻ lại, mình có thể share lại rồi mình coi lại later nếu mà mình bận công việc đó. Thì Nancy và Jenny mến chúc tất cả các anh chị em một ngày thứ ba vui vẻ và có một ngày rất là đẹp, một ngày rất là tốt, là làm được nhiều khách, bận rộn và ready for ngày lễ holiday.
Yes, I'm so excited. Christmas is so close, you guys.
How many days left?
Not very many.
Today's the 11th. 14 days.
Oh, 2 weeks exactly.
Is it 2 weeks? Yes, 2 weeks exactly. Can't believe it.
All right. Well, I've got some ideas here. We'll see how they pan out. First, we're going to start with our short nail, just because it's going to be the easiest of the two of them to show you. And we're just going to give it a few more seconds. I'm going to get a drink really quick, and then we will get started. Okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I went to nail school with Angelina.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Hello. It's from Instagram.
Yeah. We had so much fun. Bless you.
Thank you. Give me a minute. I'll change too.
All right, guys. I'm going to show you really quick the color that we're using. Hello. So this is our C&D Shellac Luxe 60-second removal in the color Aqua Instance, number 220. And I've done 2 coats of this on our practice nail with just a swipe of our top coat on top of that. We're going to be using our Glitz glue gel in the 15G pot here. And I'm going to take my twin tip brush and I'm going to get a bead onto my brush here. And see, keep this little thing here. This is gonna keep your glue gel from going into the lid. Okay. You can see how full this is. We use it all the time. We've been using it for like a couple of months and we still have so much left.
Jenny dùng cái màu xanh của hãng C&D Shellac Luxe và màu của nó là Aqua
Instance.
rất là đẹp, mình có thể dùng cho mùa lễ.
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful color. You can do it in the holiday. So it doesn't have to be.
I'm excited. Yeah, I think it's gonna look really pretty with the crystal pixie on top of it.
Nowadays, the colors for holidays doesn't have to be red and green anymore.
No,
it's
it can
purple
be
and
exactly.
it can be teal and blue.
Whatever color you guys want to do, honestly. I had a girl come in today and she said, I just want to do purple. I said, okay.
Then do it. No, she doing purple.
She did purple. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm generously brushing this onto the nail. I can tell that there are some areas where I've got too much, so all I'm doing is wiping my brush back into my pot and then taking whatever excess off that I need to do. Because you are going to cover this with some top coat, and you want to make sure it's not too thick, but it's also has some substance to it, because otherwise you're going to have some issues with your crystals adhering properly. You want them to sink down into it, but not too far. So just be careful with that.
Jenny có chia sẻ là mình không có nên xài, mình xài vừa đủ cái glue thôi. Nếu mình xài nhiều quá thì mình sẽ cái đá nó sẽ bị nó sẽ bị cái đá nó sẽ bị ngập ở trong cái glue, nó sẽ không có được chiếu và được sáng nữa.
So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to use this beautiful white opal. This is our opal moonstone shape here. Actually, you know what, guys? I messed up already. Listen, I messed up already. This is why you need to pay attention to what you're doing. So you don't make a mistake like Jenny does. Thankfully, I didn't get any glue gel on the top of my crystal, so I can still use it. But I am going to coat this a little bit more at the top where I just had that crystal. And I'm going to put my top coat over the top of it. Why did I skip that step? See? Pay attention.
Did you put something on it?
Not yet. So what I'm using here, guys, is the Chisel Black Diamond Top Gel. And I'm just going to float one coat on top of this, and I'll show you how I do that.
Hi, Brad. Thanks so
Hey,
much.
Brad. How are you?
Thanks so much for tuning in.
So floating this gently across the top of it. We are not brushing too hard because we don't want to contaminate our top gel with our Glitz glue gel. We just want this to kind of sit nicely on the surface, and that way everything will fall down into it and there will be no sticky residue afterwards that we have to worry about.
Cái này có chia sẻ là mình làm, nếu mà mình làm cái bỏ cái top coat lên á, thì mình làm ấy, sau khi mình làm nó sẽ không có phải lo là mình phải bỏ cái top coat nữa. And then plus that, I think is great that if you get it enough, the top coat, not too much, so then that way you can your back of your crystal and still able to grip it well with the glue gel, but then it's not gonna be coming off. Also, that is a tiny little corner or tiny little, you know, is tunnel or edges that will not have the residues.
No, and you won't have to worry about that.
Because the residues might make it look dirty and dull, especially now you're wearing sweaters and it's the cold weathers, and it might stick into the between the crystal, make the crystal look dull.
So,
Jenny có chia sẻ là nếu mà mình làm, mình bỏ một lớp top coat lên thì nó sẽ không có bị nó không có bị dính vô những cái bụi, hay là bị dính vô những cái hay là tóc, hay là bụi, hay là những cái lông dơ mà trên quần áo của mình trong cái mùa lạnh này.
alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour this into my triangle tray, and then I'm going to use my scoop and I'm going to scoop it out. That way I have a little bit more control over what I'm doing, and I'm not necessarily just pouring it all over the place. Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, that's fine.
The back of the scoop won't help me very much. Thank you, Nancy. So what I'm doing here, guys, is as you can see, I'm literally just taking my little triangle tray, And I'm scooping all my Crystal Pixie onto my nail.
Các anh chị em mình có thể đổ từ cái hũ này cũng được, hoặc là mình có thể dùng cái muỗng nhỏ ở trong cái kit này của nó. Mình rắc lên cũng được, nếu như anh chị em nào thích mình rắc lên. Có cái muỗng ở trong này để mà mình múc lên thì nó sẽ không có bị vướng, anh chị sẽ không có sợ là bị nó đổ một lúc nhiều quá hay nó đổ ít quá, thì mình có cái muỗng này mình điều khiển nó dễ hơn, mình muốn nhiều hay muốn ít là do mình. So it's feeling like if you want to do full covers, you can totally doing it, but if you just want a little, oh, it looks good. Jenny, it looks like snow.
So pretty. So now what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm going to start tapping the edges and knocking off anything that doesn't belong.
That is stunning.
This is really pretty.
I like that, the moonstone, the opal.
Yeah, it looks really nice, huh? I enjoy these ones.
Hello from Tennessee. How's you? Your weather's over there?
Hopefully not too cold. All right, guys, look at how pretty that is. I'm just gently tapping these all into the surface of the nail, just making sure everything is nice and stuck down. And I don't know if you guys have seen any of this in person. If you haven't, you can always check your local distributor. If your local distributor doesn't carry any of our product, you can have them email us at info@glitzccessoriesandsuch.com, or they can give us a phone call at 206-771-5086, and you can inquire about that with us, and we'll definitely listen to whatever they have to say. Look at how freaking awesome this is, Nancy.
This looks prettier than even in person, though.
Yes, it does.
I want more.
Well, I can just see there are some little edges where it's not completely attached, and I just want to make sure that those little areas are filled in. There we go. I'm loving this. All right, guys, I actually really like the way that this looks.
Hello, High's Hair by Christy.
Hello.
Read upside down.
Look at that. Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Looks beautiful.
Okay, so now that I have this entire nail covered.
Chị Trang khỏe không?
Oh, hey.
Thank
you for showing up and supporting us.
She said it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, sweetheart. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds. Look at how freaking gorgeous that is. Oh my God. You guys. All right, pop this into the lamp, 60 seconds. It will cure it all away, and then after that, we'll just go around with our precision pen and make sure we secure all of those edges in.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you. And while I'm doing that, you guys, what I want to show you is the kit that I'm using. This is where I got most of my shapes from. You can see I have a bunch of them lined up here for the next design. And I've used all those shapes from this kit here. And with your Glitz Live Kit, you're also going to get all of our goodies. You're going to get your 5G glue gel. You're going to get your 2 triangle trays, and you're going to get your scoop and your crystal picker, as well as us throwing in what I'm using right now, which is our AB Crystal Pixie. And this is something that we're doing just for the holidays for you guys. So definitely check all of this out. Our Glitz Live Kit is on our website, and make sure that when you're checking out, you're using your code JennyW. That way you can get 10% off your entire order. This kit is also $139.99, which means that you've met your free shipping requirement with this kit. So definitely take advantage of that. All right, this is completely done now. So what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna feel it, make sure anything that I think is too high up, I can knock off if I need to. Everything is pretty good though, because we tapped it. Like you You need to gently start tapping this when you're doing this before it's cured. That way everything will be completely down in there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go around with my precision pen. This is a really awesome product. In my opinion, this is a staple of doing crystals because of the fact that it has this precision needle tip. Make sure you're keeping your red cap. Don't throw that away or you will waste your product. But you can see here just how awesome that needle tip is. And what this does is it allows the gel product to come out at a rate that you control without it going everywhere and sealing in all of those edges and every little nook and cranny of the nail so that you don't have to worry whether or not you're adding enough or too much.
Jenny có chia sẻ là sau khi mà mình hơi 60 giây thì mình dùng cái glue precision glue thì nó có hai đầu, một đầu là như là mình cái cây kim á để mình bóp nhẹ cái glue thì nó sẽ fill in những cái kẽ hở mà còn thiếu glue, hoặc là anh chị em mình thấy là còn thiếu glue để mình muốn cho cái đá của mình giữ chắc được hơn. Và nó ở trên tay của khách hàng của mình được 3 tuần, khách hàng mình happy và nhìn thấy đá ở trên tay rất là lâu mà không có bị chóc ra ngoài, thì như vậy thì họ sẽ rất là happy. Và Jenny chỉ fill một chút xíu thôi, không cần mình phải fill nhiều. Có những cái chỗ nào mình cần fill thì mình fill vô, còn những khi nào chỗ nào mà nó đã seal đủ hết tất cả cái chân đá rồi thì mình không cần nữa. Như vậy thì nó sẽ giữ cái đá của mình đẹp hơn và nó giữ cái độ chiếu, nó sẽ không có bị mờ đi bởi những cái lớp gel mà nó phủ trên bề mặt.
So what you're going to do here is you're just going to feel around like Nancy was talking about, and then you're going to gently squeeze this bottle so that some of the product will come out, but not too much. And then you're going to take your needle tip and you're going to go across the surface of this just to make sure that everything is completely sealed in.
Dạ chị Trang, lát nữa chị Trang inbox xem ha.
This is done. So again, the timing for this is 60 seconds in your UV lamp, and you're not going to have to worry about anything moving around because it's already been cured to the surface. You're really just trying to secure all of those edges in. I'm excited to get started on the second nail. Nancy's going to show you guys some of our previous designs. Look at how awesome these are. So here is our silver crystal pixie diamond dust. And as Nancy was talking about earlier, you can do this on half of the nail or the whole nail. It's really up to you how you want to design that. We also have all of our beautiful dragon scales. We have a bunch of our different crystal designs with our special shapes. And you can even mix in your dragon scale with all of this. It's going to end up looking really beautiful. It just depends on how you like to do your designs. You can also be really creative with most of our stuff. You can come up with different like little holiday ideas. Like Nancy did an ornament. We did a reindeer. There's a little Christmas wreath here. You can also do a bunch of random things. You can snake with your 3D all the way down the surface of the nail. Here we've used AB and pearl, and we've made this look really, really beautiful, like almost like a snowdrop coming down. There's a cute little Christmas tree here that Mitty did both of these. We also have some really beautiful elegant designs with some more of our like nude colors, which is something another client might want or be looking for. You can always use our mixed bags of all these different colors to come up with anything you can imagine. There's also some of these really beautiful reindeer designs that Midian did. And then I love our AB Pearl because there's so much you can do with it. We literally did like a snow one. And then we also have a lot of our transfer foils. As you can see, there is some Christmas transfer foil there. So definitely check that out, you guys, if you're curious about it. And then we also have this transfer foil as well that you can check out online. Oh, they're all so beautiful, Nancy.
Different designs. Stay tuned for more designs to come.
Now that we've done that, it's actually completely finished. As you can see here, it really does look like snow Or like, I don't know if you guys are from
second.
Florida or anything like that. Maybe you haven't seen snow, but there is this really beautiful thing that happens on the top of snow when it's hardened and it begins to crystallize.
So chị Trang, we did this one. We dùng cái màu xanh của CND Shellac Lux là màu Aqua Incense. And then Jenny rắc cái đá trắng này lên thì nó tạo thành cái màu effect như vậy. Yes, cái màu xanh này lúc đầu mà Jenny sơn là cái màu xanh này. It's matching with your ring closer.
I know.
Mình rắc cái đá này lên.
You can pour it
So
everywhere.
that's why nó được cái màu như vậy. Hopefully Instagram can see it.
Yeah, they can. They can see it.
Nhìn đẹp hả chị Trang?
So now that we're done with that design, we're going to move on to our second design. I'm going to show you guys something with a longer nail. And I actually had this idea in my head before I decided to get started because I saw something online that someone else had done where they used the crystals to make a snowflake. So I'm going to make like a little mini snowflake on the side here. And then I am going to fill that in with my Crystal Pixie AB.
Fancy.
So again, I'm using our Glitz Glue Gel condensed form in the 15G pot, and I am brushing this over the surface of the entire nail. I'm trying to make sure that I don't have too much excess because you want everything seeking down, but you don't want it being covered up. So there is like a fine line of ratio between those two things. Make sure that you're not putting too much on. Otherwise, you may have an issue with that. It's like less is more, but sometimes you need to pay attention to whether or not you have too little. There we go. I'm happy with that application. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my top coat and I am going to float this over the surface of the nail. What I'm using here is Chisel Black Diamond Top Gel. And then I'm just going to be putting my brush at an angle that is completely flat with my nail design. I'm not trying to go like super high up when I do this. I want it to be completely flat. Because when you're floating this, you don't want to contaminate what's underneath with the top coat because otherwise it may not have that super glossy finish that you're looking for. It may contaminate the top coat just slightly and then you'll have a slightly tacky finish.
Julie, we're asking you, can I use a glue on the top of the SNS powder?
You absolutely can use this on any form of nail. I've done it on liquid and powder. I've done it on dipping, and I've also done it on gel. So don't worry about that at all.
Yeah, and then for the Glitz Glue Gel, we're able to adhere all of your crystal. Chị Julie có thể xài xài cái glue gel này trên bất kỳ cái dạng móng nào mình làm. Chị có thể dùng trên acrylic, móng acrylic hoặc là móng gel hoặc là móng dipping được nha chị. Nó sẽ giữ được trên móng của tài khách, nó sẽ không có bị chóc ra.
I may need one more. No, I think I got it. I think 4 is good.
Half of snowflake? Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I had this idea like kind of in my head already, what I wanted to do.
Cái này Jenny bỏ vô cái tiny water drop để cho nó xung quanh làm thành một cái bông tuyết rất là đẹp. Và mình cũng không có sợ là nó sẽ chóc ra được, tại vì lát nữa mình sẽ rắc cái đá rắc vô thì nó sẽ tạo cái bông tuyết của mình sẽ còn ở trên, mà cái đá rắc của mình nó sẽ xen kẽ giữa cái bông tuyết, nhìn sẽ rất là đẹp.
So what I've used here is my SS4, my SS6, and then I've used my tiny water drops here. And then I am going to do just one more.
Không có chi chị Julie. You are very welcome. Anytime if you have questions, please feel free to comment below, or even if you want to comment or you want to just call us, email us, you can also do so. really say. Awesome, thank you, lady.
You are welcome, love. Look at that. That's so pretty. Oh my god, I love it.
Fancy, so beautiful. I want it on my nails.
Do you?
I want everything on my
I know.
nails.
Me too, Nancy. Well, we have plenty of time. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Okay. So, because I have a top coat on top of my Glitz glue gel, this is going to move around slightly, so just make sure that before you start putting anything else on, you have everything lined up the way that you want it. That way you don't have to worry about anything having moved around. There we go.
This looks so beautiful. I can play with it all day long.
I know.
I just want to show this quick.
Here we go.
Rất là bóng và chiếu. Cái tay khách mình nghiêng qua bên nào thì nó chiếu cho cái độ chiếu bên đó.
It turned out so beautiful. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my Crystal Pixie Diamond Dust. I'm going to put it in this little tray here. It's just because it's easier to control this way. And then we're going to start sprinkling it on to the nail.
Jenny chọn đổ ra cái tray thay vì đổ từ cái hũ này. Anh chị em mình làm đổ từ cái hũ này cũng được, nhưng mà Jenny thích bỏ một cái tray thì vì dùng cái muỗng nó múc lên thì dễ hơn là Jenny có thể điều khiển nó được nhiều hơn, là mình có thể đổ ít hay đổ nhiều. Tại vì nếu mà mình đổ nhiều ụp một cái mình đổ thì nó sẽ không có đều, có chỗ nó sẽ nhiều và có chỗ nó sẽ ít, thì làm cho móng nó không có được đều, cái đá rắc nó không được đều. Thì khi mà mình đổ bằng muỗng cũng được. Thì nếu mà anh chị em mình làm quen ấy, thì mình dùng bằng từ cái hũ mình đổ ra, còn nếu không thì mình đổ vào tray cũng được. Có hai cách để mình làm, cách nào dễ. Thì cái này nó nằm ở trên cái giấy nên nó hơi trơn.
Alright, now I'm just tapping off the excess.
Trang was asking, is this nail, short nail, is really pretty, and how much usually you charge for this?
Even if it's a short nail, if I'm going to be doing full coverage, especially Crystal Pixie, I'm still going to charge $30. Yeah, it just depends on the area that you live in, how much you're going to be able to charge for that. In my opinion, I wouldn't charge anything less than at least $15.
Yeah.
But again, I would say that that's relative to the area that you live in. So if you feel like 15 is too steep, then maybe go down to like 12, but don't go any lower than that, because you're paying good money for these quality products. And when you don't get that return back, then it's a waste of your investment. Yeah. So make sure that you're getting what you're worth.
Cái này có chia sẻ là nếu mà chị lấy tiền của khách thì chọc móng đó, tính bao nhiêu tiền thì mình tính. Cái móng này ở bên em, bên tiệm của em là 30 đồng. Cũng nhiều khách làm 30 đồng. Nhưng mà nếu mà tùy vào từng khu vực của tiệm của mình, nếu mà tiệm của mình làm tùy theo giá thì mình có thể xi dịch từ 15, 20, 25, 30. Tại vì mình cũng giải thích với khách hàng là cái sản phẩm đá rất đẹp và mắc, nó không phải là đồ, nó không có phải là đồ không có chất lượng. Thì khi mà mình mua những cái sản phẩm có chất lượng ấy, thì trên móng của khách hàng nó sẽ đẹp hơn. Thì làm như vậy thì khách hàng họ rất là thích. Thì mình nói chia sẻ thật sự, mình chia sẻ thật lòng với khách hàng sẽ hiểu được. Thì tùy vào cái tiệm của chị lấy giá của khách hàng bao nhiêu. Nhưng mà xê dịch từ Jenny có chia sẻ là xê dịch từ 15 đến 30 đồng.
Make sure that your crystals are not covered up by your Crystal Pixie. You want them in there, but you don't want them covering everything. So just make sure that you are not doing that. Okay, guys? There we go.
Đúng rồi chị, cái đó lúc mà mình rắc về nó sẽ không có bị rớt ra ngoài. Trang will say it's beautiful, Jenny. You say in Vietnamese, so you need to learn Vietnamese. You say đẹp.
Dep.
Đẹp.
That
Jenny
one
can
I
say
can say.
đẹp.
I can say
Yeah,
dep.
she can say đẹp.
That one I know. Anything else though, I might be slightly lost. Most of the time I'm just guessing what Nancy says. There we go, guys. Look at that nail. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna pop this into the lamp 60 seconds, and then after that, we're gonna go back around with our precision pen, and we're gonna make sure all of our edges are locked in tight. While I'm curing, I'm gonna show you guys one more time for anyone who may have missed it, the really awesome, beautiful kit that I'm using.
This one is show quick tip tricks, and then you can pour it back in.
So, with your Crystal Pixie, you come with this little container here. The best part about having your triangle tray is the fact that it does have a point on it, and as long as you don't go too fast, you should be able to pour all of your Crystal Pixie right back in there. Just make sure that you're not just dumping it quick. You do need to give it just a second so that everything will fall the right way. So now that we have that all packed up and ready to go, here is our beautiful kit. So this is what comes with your kit. Let me show you the actual crystals here.
You want to show the inside though?
Look at this.
Trong cái kit này mình có 4 cái phần kích cỡ nhỏ khác nhau này. Cỡ số 4 SS4, SS6, SS8 and SS10. SS stand for the stone size. And then có 8 kiểu đá rất là đẹp. Mới nhất là đá is a perfect heart, perfect pair, diamond shield. I think a diamond shield.
Yes.
And then this is
Perfect cut.
The radiant
cut. I'm sorry.
And this is line and tiny water drop. This is the moonstone or the opal shields.
Shiny shield.
The shiny shields, and this
Crimson.
is crimson shields. Rất là đẹp. Mỗi một mẫu đá này sẽ có 12 viên để cho các anh chị em thử. Và cái Glitz Light Kit nó nhỏ, nó không có quá nhiều mà nó cũng không quá ít để mình có thể làm được. Và mỗi một cái hũ crystal này nó có khoảng độ approximate là khoảng độ chừng vào hơn 300 viên. It's around 300 pieces crystal in
each one of these.
In each one of this.
So the reason that we do that is because we want you to be able to use these to kind of fill out whatever design you're doing. You don't want to use just these to rely on your design. That's the reason we give you all of your beautiful shapes here. It's okay to use these if you're doing something more simplistic. You know, maybe your client doesn't want something that's super crazy. But in my opinion, these are used specifically just for filling in whatever design you want to work with. Not only that, but with this kit, you're going to get your crystal picker. You're going to get your 2 triangle trays and a scoop. You're also going to get a 5G pot of the Glitz glue gel, which is what I use every single time we do this. I'm always using this. This is my base for everything. And then you're also going to get what we've thrown in for the holiday season, which is our Crystal Pixie AB Diamond Dust, which I just used.
Cái kit này nếu mà anh chị em mình mua order từ đây đến ngày 17 tháng 12 thì mình sẽ được tặng thêm một cái hũ đá cắt kèm theo cùng với lại 10% off của Jenny. Nếu mà dùng Jenny chia sẻ cái Jenny code thì
Jenny W.
Yep, Jenny W is JENNYW để được 10% off, thêm 10% off nữa nha anh chị em. Và cộng thêm với khi mà mình mua cái kit này nó là quá hơn 99 đồng thì mình sẽ được free shipping cùng với 10% off khi mà dùng code Jenny W. Và nữa là mình được cộng thêm, được tặng thêm một cái đá rắc, hũ đá rắc màu trắng AB.
Look at how gorgeous this is, you guys. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. I was just cleaning off my crystals so you guys could see how super shiny they are. It's really hard to see how amazing this is when it's on a video. I do promise you that in person it's so much prettier.
Nhìn thấy ở ngoài nó chiếu rất là nhiều. Nó chiếu nhiều hơn là mình nhìn trong cái live video nữa.
So now that I've done this, what I am going to do is use my precision pen here. Like I said earlier, this is your staple. You're going to get both of these items no matter what you're doing with Glitz crystals. You need to have both of these because you need to use this as your base and this is your absolute best best friend are gonna make sure that everything is completely secure around every edge, nook, and cranny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the lid off, and just in case you guys didn't know this, there is actually a liner brush on this. It does come out just like that, and make sure that you close it up nice and tight, because if you don't, this will happen right here. And then your product will spill out, which this is the leftover little business from when Jenny decided she wasn't gonna close the bottle all the way and wasted all the glue gel. So make sure that you're closing that nice and tight. But this lid does come off to reveal your little needle point here, and you're gonna go around every little edge. So I'm gonna go on every little edge here just to make sure everything is nice and secure. And after I do that, I'm going to pop this into the lamp for 60 seconds. But definitely make sure that not just the edges are secured with this. If you did put crystals into the center like I did, you need to be making sure that you're going in those little areas and ensuring that everything is completely good to go. So take your little needle point and you're gonna fill around any area that is a hollow space. And right now I'm pretty good. I think we did a good enough job of making sure that all this stuff was already nice and set up.
Trang was asking is to do it for the 3D is easy to come off. No chị Trang, cái mình dùng cái 3D á, nó không có come off đâu, nó sẽ stay ở trên tay của khách hàng nếu mình dùng cái condensed glue, nó sẽ không có come off.
I just actually did Midian's toenails with a 3D flower and all kinds of crystals all over that. I did that yesterday. Everything is still on there on her toenail. So you can check that out actually on our Instagram page, I think. But as you can see, I've gone over every nook and cranny. I'm going to pop this in a lamp for 60 seconds. And then we are going to be good to go. Now, if this was on a client after this, you'd be fine. You wouldn't have to worry about anything. But you definitely want to check. You're gonna go over the surface of anything that you do with your crystals and make sure that the edges are nice and smooth. If they are not smooth when you feel that edge, you need to make sure that you go back over with your Glitz Glue Gel Precision Pen because you don't want any of these little tiny crystals catching in your client's hair. That's really important, okay? I love this design, Nancy. I really like our little stars from our metal frame.
Right there.
Our little charm. How freaking cute is this, you guys? Hold on. Flip it over. It's a little like North Star. I thought that was really fitting.
It is.
And these are in our metal charms. You guys can find that online or at your local distributor. If your local distributor doesn't carry our product, you can always ask them to give us a call at 206-771-5086, or they can email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. Excuse me. All right, it's cured, you guys. Let's see. So pretty.
Fancy.
It's so pretty. I love it.
Đẹp quá, anh chị em mình coi thấy cái bông tuyết và đá rắc nó chìm lẫn với nhau, nhìn rất là sáng.
Oh,
Looks perfect.
snowflake design. It's so cute.
It's so beautiful. And just quick before we wrap up, for the cái special kit ngày hôm nay từ đây đến thứ 2 ngày 17 thì nếu mà anh chị em mua cái kit mà Glitz Light Kit có 8 kiểu đá khác nhau, có 8 kiểu mẫu đá khác nhau và mới nhất, cộng thêm với lại 4 cái hũ đá cho tất cả các size 6, size 4, size 6, size 8, size 10. Khi anh chị em mình mua cái kit này thì sẽ được tặng một hũ glue gel nhỏ 5 gram và một cây picker như vậy, một hũ glue gel 5 gram và một cây picker và 2 cái tray cộng thêm với lại cái muỗng để mà mình có thể múc đá của mình, thay vì mình lấy tay hay lấy móng tay mình làm thì nó sẽ bị rơi cái đá của mình mất chiếu. Và khi mà anh chị em mình place order thì sẽ được tặng thêm một hũ đá rắc màu trắng AB rất là thịnh hành nha anh chị em. Thì nếu mà anh chị em check out the product thì nhớ mình có thể bỏ thêm code W Jenny W is JENNY W để được 10% off. Ngoài 10% off rồi mình sẽ được tặng thêm một hũ đá và được free shipping nữa. Thì cái special offer nó sẽ còn từ đây đến ngày 17 tháng 12 là thứ Hai tuần sau. Thì anh chị em nếu mà chưa có đá hoặc là đang còn phân vân là không biết là nên mua đá như thế nào hay là mua ít hay mua nhiều thì các anh chị em có thể mua cái kit, cái size kit này về xài thử để mình thứ nhất mình có đầy đủ các cái đá lạ hay và cái giá tiền nó rất là hợp lý.
And then all that I'm doing now is I just cleaned off my brush, and I did that by putting some top coat onto some foil, and then I swirled my brush around in that top coat so that it would be nice and clean and ready for my next client, okay? So make sure that you're definitely doing that step after you're done. You want to keep your brush nice and beautiful if you have your twin tip brush. If you don't, you can find that on our website as well. Or at your local distributor if you're in Ohio, California, or here in Pensacola. Thank you guys so much for showing up to our Tuesday live video. I hope you learned something. I hope that you've enjoyed the moments that you've spent with us. We are going to put our nails on a plate really quick so that we can show you how freaking cute they look. And then we're going to head out. Thank you all so much for showing up and giving us your support. It really means a lot to us. Everybody who comes, Trang, Brad, Angelina, Nail Rush, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate seeing you guys in chat every single video. It means a lot to us. Thank you.
Cảm ơn Nancy và Jenny, xin cảm ơn tất cả các anh chị em. Đừng có các anh chị em nếu mà shop ở trên mạng của Glitz Accessory and Such thì đừng có quên bỏ cái code Jenny W JENNY để được 10% off và sẽ được tặng thêm đá của Pixie nha. Cảm ơn Jenny và Nancy, cảm ơn các anh chị em nhiều và hẹn gặp lại anh chị em trong thứ Sáu live của Jenny cùng với Jenny và ngày mai thứ Tư live cùng với Midi. Tại hai cô bé này rất là giỏi, có nhiều cái ý tưởng khác nhau. Từng cái video thì có nhiều cái ý tưởng rất là lạ và mỗi một cái video live là Nancy và Jenny sẽ không làm giống nhau, mình sẽ làm khác các kiểu để cho các anh chị em có nhiều cái ý tưởng làm cho mang lại cho tiệm của mình.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
We're so
Sorry.
we're trying to sew the ceiling. Oh, can we? Okay, there we go.
Come on.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you again tomorrow with Midian. She's going to do another live tutorial for you guys. And then I will see you again on Friday at 8 p.m. We're trying really hard to stick to our 8 p.m. time frame. So definitely show up at that time and we will be here for you. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you again on Friday. Bye.
Bye.